Hey folks, Quill 18 here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play some Starfield. I am Quill 18, Base Trucker.
So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported down here. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is... I have to go...
Alright, it's fine. We're gonna go in there. HVAC.
Thanks. I can do the...
Doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. We are here just for the XP and the credits, please.
The fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus through the settled systems. They like to set up shop in old facilities.
I don't think there's anything lootable in here.
Even in the well, the Trade Authority continues to flourish.
My tablet, but who cares about that?
Doesn't it?
You'll have to remind me of your name, dear. I'm afraid I can't keep track of all you little worker drones.
I'm Louisa
Such a
Reyes.
terrible person.
Well, you know that. Because I've been in here 3 times.
Reminds me of my old boss before I quit to become an independent space
Of
trucker.
course you are. And what
we'll
was
side
it
with
you were
Louisa.
accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both
Sorry, is
know
this
it,
flashlight a little bright?
and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry. What?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this. Yes, what?
Going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
You can like follow her back here. All she does is go and stand in this corner. I don't know if she's like looking at the picture frame or, you know, maybe she's on some sort of radio call. But she just stands here and does nothing until you finish having a conversation with Louisa.
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or...
I don't know why Louisa's so nervous about this.
Don't worry. Whatever happens, we're prepared to hand.
I don't want this to turn out violent.
Let's just assume things are going to go... I've never chosen this option, so I'm going to hit it and see what happens.
No, seriously. I really don't want that.
All right, fine. And that should cause her to come back. Wait.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority.
What?
I've had my suspicions for a while, and I've been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Is that you? Oh, it must be one of the security guards outside.
Ever run into
For heaven's
spaces?
sake.
Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures, peeking away.
I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes and...
Sure have.
Well, clearly there's more work to be done.
Oh man, I hate work, but I
Why
like getting
don't you continue
paid.
the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time.
Okay, I like the sound of that.
I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access... Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so...
Okay.
As soon as you find the source of all
Do-do-do. New junction box. La-da-da-da-da. I can't remember if we can shortcut it by going up there. I think that's where we're gonna go later. Maybe I could have jumped up there. Hard to know. See, and then sometimes the markers just stop, so you gotta like close your scanner, reopen it. I don't know why it does that. Very annoying. Maybe it like pre-generates the arrows. We don't really have a skill for that, so. And it only generates so many of them. And it doesn't keep generating them as you go.
You should be getting close.
Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
That's
And then fight over which junction box.
Just take a look.
Obviously, we're gonna go with the one that's the
Listened
closest.
to
Because we're
reason.
lazy.
The junction box should be just nearby. Adequately done.
Minimum
Miss Reyes
effort.
and I have both noted that the next node in this trace is not on any of the current diagrams. We'll have this solved in
Wait, can I
short
still go to 45A or is just an
It's not
odd
well.
marker that's left
It's
over?
somewhere on the surface, which technically means it's not my responsibility. Okay, you're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near
Oh my god,
Apex
it's still doing the...
However,
However, we agree that we all like to see this through. If you head topside, I'll pull up the diagrams we need.
you can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level.
So Zoe. I know how to read.
Ow.
Okay?
Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
Yeah, so we got a little bone injury. Just say the quest should just... Yeah, I think I went way too quick or something. That's odd, because we're definitely due to go to the surface now. I broke the quest markers, I think. So yeah, we have a slight foot injury from dropping off there.
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation.
Are we
Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that Mast gets what it needs. But I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
Okay, yeah, my quest markers are all messed up. Hang on. Quick save. Quick load. Because it should be pointing me at the gnat, so that I can go to the residential district right now. Or not? Oh, how badly did I goof this up? Maybe I toggled it twice? Oh man. Okay, hold on. Let's follow the path. I mean, I know I did go and flick it, but I didn't a second time, but I didn't think it mattered. In my desire to rush this quest, I may have skipped a step or broken it. Let's find out. It is marking me there. It's definitely telling me to go to the surface. And it's talking about the residential area. Which makes sense. Yeah, it's not resetting that. Oh man, Quill, what did you do? You broke the game engine.
It was virtual.
Maybe it's not actually to the residential area. Maybe it's just near it, because I'm not in the residential area right now, because there's like the fast travel marker for it. Well, I can't fast travel to it because I've never been. But it's not pointing me at the gnat. So maybe it's never the residential area. Maybe it's just a residential area in this zone. No, okay. Let's see where the surface thing is leading me. What's my actual injury doing for me? I mean, it'll go away after a while. Melee uses O2. Okay, that's fine. As long as you're in safe areas like this, it eventually goes away. You don't have to use medicine. I was gonna say this is not actually the fastest way, but okay, that does look like it's the right buildings. For some reason, I just got confused because they said something about the residential area.
The bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Right, there's thank you for the breadcrumb for another quest. Oh, if I'd gone to a cooking station already and I'd pinned the stuff for the shepherd's pie, I'd go into CJ's and just pick up all the ingredients for it, but I can't remember what it is.
I'm not
Like
sure why she knows
potatoes,
that.
meat,
Well,
something.
that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Hopefully when I finish this quest, it'll get rid of that like
Clearly,
odd
the
marker
source
and it's just
must
not
be
going to be stuck
inside
there
that
all game.
residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know,
Thank you. I can progress some more lockpick stuff. Yeah, it's not going to be one of those. That one and this one, eh? Yep. Okay.
I think I
Haven't seen
remember
a
seeing a
lockpick
report
that
about power
easily
problems
since I
on
traveled
one of
with
the upper
Vladimir's
floors.
soul.
I don't think there's anything for us to do in this room. Other than
I bet
this,
it's
we'll do a
related.
quick little look
See
around.
if you can get up there.
Yeah, no. I mean, some beers and things. Doesn't really matter. You don't really get conclusion over about who's actually doing the theft here. It also doesn't matter who you turn in the info to, which is so disappointing because it's kind of an early quest you get, and I think it definitely sets a theme that like a lot of this doesn't really matter too much, which is a bit disappointing. I think the implication is if you do go to Terrabrew, if you do go to Terrabrew, I think you might overhear some people having a conversation about like their money problems no longer being an issue. So I think the implication is that like one of the employees at Terrabrew is behind it, but I've never really gotten any real resolution. It's a bit disappointing. And yeah, as far as I can tell, it literally makes no difference who you give the info to in the end.
I'm stuck, and the only place close enough to
when you're in the air, you do maintain your speed, but it doesn't actually count as a part of your sprinting. So there's a way that you can recover a little O2. This doesn't stop you from losing O2 from being over-encumbered, however. But it does let you get a little extra sprint out of things. Where can we go to pick a few more locks? So I'm really kind of hoping to get the Mark 1 suit before we leave this planet. But I'm not sure.
Were you surprised the contents came
It's
down?
not the lack of a level up. You just need to pick a couple more locks.
Just one quiet day. That too much to ask for?
Here you go, Louisa.
So you tracked it down?
Yep, here you go.
Great. I'm not stupid, and I'm really glad.
Yeah, I think the money's the same either way. And you can still, like, totally just trade with them.
Welcome to the trade.
She doesn't even acknowledge that you did something for her or not for her.
So, then my disclaimer.
So,
Please let me.
looks like maybe
Oh, yeah.
someone thought
Be
this
my
was
guest.
like
Thank you. So... Not going to worry too much about which of these I'm keeping. I don't tend to use mines, even though you can do cool stuff with them. I like grenades, though. I'm going to sell the stolen bourbon. We could sell a bunch of these, but I mostly want to start banking them.
system. In fact, looks
Okay.
like
Pleasure
maybe they
dealing with
did.
you.
Still
Good
want to
stuff.
claim you had nothing to do with this, Zoe?
Ba-da-da-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I could probably see her parents. Don't know what quarters. Oh, so we had a side activity for that. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me do the jump to the lodge zone. Plus, this is where the tree guy is, I think. I don't think they'll give us much of an opportunity to lockpick, but I'm assuming we get a little XP for finishing this chat with Noel.
Walter spends a fortune to maintain the lodge, but I'd say it's worth every credit.
That was intense. I
Yep.
guess a lot.
All good.
I'm Noel.
Thank you.
Planning
Place for
on
me to
sticking
stay.
around. I think we can find.
I
right.
feel like I've been
So
waiting.
It's funny because
you've
depending
seen
when you
Walter.
come back here, if it's at nighttime, she's upstairs in her room, but she still says, "Follow me upstairs," and it's like, "Well, we're already upstairs." Or actually, no. She starts off by introducing the library, and like, "Yeah, okay, we're not in the library, but your scripting is not recognizing that."
Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago.
I wonder if
It
she
was a
keeps
big
going
deal
even
at
if
the
I don't
time,
follow
but
her.
most people in the city have
Like if I
forgotten.
want to go down and do some crafting. Oh, hold on. I do want to go down because what I want to do is flag the shepherd's pie recipe. I want to hit R to track. There you go. Spices, onions, potatoes, carrots, and red meat. Okay. And we'll have a little indicator next to those things, which is going to be really useful. Okay, she did keep walking on her own. That's good. It's kind of a long tour. Hey, Armin. I don't think there's anything to pick up around here. I mean, there's nothing stopping us from looting all these things, but they're really not worth that. Well, you know what? We need some money early on. Oh, we can get all the boots. They say within...
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself within reason.
Within reason. Okay, sounds good.
Now let's see about that room.
This is reasonable, right? It's reasonable to me. Oh yeah,
You're in luck.
Right now. Okay,
we were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs.
Throw darts?
It's been nice
darts
having
from
the place
places.
so full.
There's none here. We just shoot at that target? Probably not. No acknowledgement. Okay. Nothing there. I don't think there's anything worth taking in here. You're only getting a fraction of the value, and it's also not that much money.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the
You know what we should do?
maybe a little less.
I have a storage here. That's nice.
I'm sure
Sleep for an hour.
Sarah has something planned for each
You
of
are the
us, so
soundest
I'd better
sleeper
get back to it.
Yeah, you've been talking for an
I
hour.
don't want to keep her waiting too
So
long.
the advantage to doing a sleep: 10% XP gain for 24 minutes.
Enjoy.
Thanks. I wasn't really listening, but I'm assuming it was all very interesting. Yeah, if there's anything worth, like, just stealing from around here, I don't know what it is. A cool workshop over here. You'd think if there was anywhere. But I don't think so. Alright. Yeah, okay. Let's do this for a welcome pack. This should fast travel us to the spaceport, which we could also do by just popping outside. Guess we'll have to finish our theft somewhere else. But yeah, as soon as I get that second tier of security, I want to come back here so I can get the Mark 1 spacesuit.
Where are we headed next?
Well, first, I'm getting off the ship, because I have to talk to the crew chief. Way over here. Oh, it is dark. Can't believe there's no brightness controls in this game. No FOV controls. You know what? It doesn't surprise me anymore, right? But no brightness controls? Like, what the heck? It's really bad if you're on the default
She managed to
LUTs.
limp back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can. Ah, you on? It's my job to make sure. Now, manifest said.
Yep, comms
in
repair
addition
suite.
to the standard issue, med packs, some small arms, my people will have.
I mean, I guess we could do this quest right away.
Nice, easy one for your foot. Any questions before you?
Nope. Let's do it.
And I won't keep you. Make us look good out there.
Yeah, I can get on the door ship and grab those two. I don't think you can go any further into this yet. Inaccessible. You know what? We're gonna come back for these. I want to go and do grunt work. I really like this quest. I think this one here really gave me a cool vibe for the game, because the sort of horror element made me feel like I was playing like Alien Isolation. It was cool. Go to Tau Ceti. Drop a little scan on here because we should. Oops. And Tau Gourmet Production Center. Boop, 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 boop. I should make sure to drop off my resources in my ship's hull. Or cargo hull? Cargo hold. Ugh. Oh, it's raining. That's going to be great for the video quality. I mean, it literally messes with like video encoders, but with the whole upscaling thing, you get so much artifacting even in the game with this. I've never had to play a game where I use the resolution upscaling feature before this. Now, I don't like it. Cargo hold, resources, drop off all of them. I often do it with the 8 as well, because I don't necessarily want to carry everything here. We can use an amp for part of this, maybe. we're good. I don't think we'll need the meal packs or anything. And there's no way I have enough to start cooking. So, no, that's fine. All right. Pop out.
An abandoned meat packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here.
Oh, yeah, I don't have the scanner range upgrade. Just the first level is pretty good. This 10 meters is like awfully close to get up to things. Because there's just a ship here. I was like excited when we show up and there's this like landed ship. Like, oh, that's cool. Let's explore it. And then you can't. You don't even get the inaccessible. They didn't even give me the inaccessible tooltip. They're just like, no, we're not going to acknowledge that this like functions at all. So, I don't want to say that things have gone badly here.
Take what we can.
But things may have gone badly here. Sarah should really be acknowledging how grim things are looking right from the start. What I would really love is some locked containers. The videotape here is surprisingly valuable. $6.55. Hello, New Atlantean number 1 permanently grants the recipe for the
but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet.
Books and things. Oh. Right, just some lore. Again, I'm not going to read these on the videos. I'm kind of happy with the faster pace over here, personally. So, someone had some real problems on the toilet there. Sucks to be them. You know what? I will go upstairs, and I'm hoping to find some lock boxes. Oof, thought he was still alive for a second. That was creepy. Like, don't do that to me. Can I not? Don't do that to me, buddy. Don't pretend to be alive. It's rude. Don't do that. Oh, there we go. See, it's got a little magnifying glass on there. Let us know it's one of the things we have pinned. First time through here, I was real freaked out. But I know now there's no threats yet. But also, apparently, no lockboxes. I may have missed it. Alright. Screaming sounds. It's great. I wonder why the ship crashed. Is it possible this ship was carrying a Terrormorph?
Either I got hit harder than I thought,
there's a Terrormorph on this planet.
You've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door.
Maybe that's how it arrived.
Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
Oh. That's what I like about... Same thing with Baldur's Gate 3. Like, on the replay, you pick up some lore and things. Like, it's like you know how something works out. So then when you go back again, there's a second stage of discovery. First stage is just experience the story, like, blind. The second stage is seeing the explanation for everything as it builds up. Yeah, this might still be my favorite quest in the game that I've done in like 30 hours or whatever of gameplay. Really enjoy it. Makes me want... I should really play some like Alien vs. Predator, Alien Isolation or something. Hey, Hadrian.
So what do we got here? You're too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
No, I'm your comms console repairman. Vanguard sent me, but didn't tell me how bad it was.
Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I'm a...
Oh, from the wall!
Researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results.
She's a researcher with the UC. Interesting.
What's left of the settlers? The work of Auxisio Machina. A Terrormorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
I can't believe that a Terrormorph did all this damage.
And the faces are
I
so
mean, I've heard
plasticky.
the stories, but to see the decimation firsthand.
You know, I'm not exactly equipped to deal with killer alien.
Makes two of us.
I'm a space trucker.
But this creature, I need to understand what it's doing here. To do that requires a tissue sample from it, and to get a sample, I need its corpse. But we're not without resources. This plant, it's got an automated security system. Though getting things online, as I've discovered, is not a one-person job. The admin terminal in this building needs its connection reset. And to do that, someone has to get to the security outpost. Across the compound. Not a far walk, but...
So by someone, you mean you, right?
You think you might be willing to lend me a hand?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I came here to help some settlers, not play true toy with some alien.
Look, I wouldn't be asking if I thought there was any chance I could handle it by myself. But there's no way I'm getting these defenses live on my own. And I have to get to the bottom of what happened here.
You're not coming with me?
Admin access is centralized to the terminal in this room. Nothing's coming back online if I'm not here. But even if that weren't the case, I'd likely be more of a liability out there than a help right now.
All right. Get it back online.
Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
Oh yeah, that's totally my priority. Mm-hmm. Wasn't Sarah? Sandra? Wait, what's my companion's name? There. Sarah. Weren't you just inside a second ago? I don't know, I guess not. Alright. Hey, you got some lockboxes in here? I really need some lockboxes. Lentils. Delish. I'm really not a fan of lentils. Wait. No, I love lentils. It's quinoa I don't like. Like, you know, the little things? That's like healthy. I like some of the little things that are healthy, and others I do not. Lockbox. Oh my god. I can't open either one. Actually, I've never opened this master one, but usually when I come here, I can already unlock the expert ones. That's annoying. Maybe some grounds. Oh, hello, cages. Yeah, claw marks. No, I feel like this place here got so much sort of attention and detail and fluff. Like, yeah.
I don't stock up on junk.
Listen, Sarah. See, I didn't like her at first. My first game. Like, she drove me kind of crazy. So then I, like, replaced her with Vasco, and then you get Sam, who has to follow you for a while for a quest. So I was like, okay, going around with him. I wasn't really happy. And then at some point, I picked up Sarah again. And all of a sudden, I was like, okay, she's really cool. Especially once I stopped stealing things, like, all the time. She stopped being quite so cranky about things. And then I started liking her a lot more. I just picked up in my main game Alejandra? Is that her name? I think she's going to be quite cool. Reset security connection.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire.
Seems like a terrible idea.
Hello? I wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the Terrormorph is. But it's not connected.
Really hoping to get more lockboxes.
There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
If you don't remember the number, it's got a very convenient little indicator. Target's 1.
Tracker's reading green. And... what's that sound?
The security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move.
Dark. Oh yeah, you can see it through the window. I guess eating some of the livestock?
Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you can avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the Terrormorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Alrighty. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take an amp here, increase movement speed, jump height, and some O2 recovery. Let's go!
Power levels insufficient. Proceed to next power breaker. Weapon group activated. Stand clear.
Whoops. Big hole in the ceiling there. I don't know if anyone's told them about that.
Seeing a meat packing facility from the inside is starting to make me feel like I should switch to becoming a vegetarian. I'm not sure what makes its home here, but we should keep our weapons at the ready.
Weapon group online.
Recover a little O2.
Additional power required. Local defenses restored.
All right. Whee! Okay. Barrel's bad. Nope, don't jump at me. Alright, I'm gonna switch weapons here. I don't know if we picked up anything particularly strong. Sometimes sorting my DPS is right. A lot of times sorting my damage was actually maybe slightly more accurate. Yeah, none of these weapons are going to be great picks for what we're facing here. I don't know, let's use this Maelstrom for a little bit. Feels good to have an assault rifle. It's got a little laser beam. Feels good, right? Alright, where are you popping out? Yep. Look at me getting a crit. I don't know where its crit part is. Doesn't seem to be its face. And there we hit its underbelly as it raised up a little bit, or reared up a little bit. Actually, I don't know where its crit spot is. Amps worn off. Alright, that's fine. There are a few explodey... Oh, jeez! Oh! Oh, I froze it! Oh, this is not the right time to lag, game. Don't be like that. Oh my god. It feels very slow and laggy. Oh yeah! Jump pack boosting, there we go. Jump in combat. And genetic material again.
We were able to bring that thing down. At least we avenged the deaths at the colony.
Uh-huh. Now,
seeing a meat packing facility
yeah,
from the inside is starting to make me feel like I should switch to become
lock boxes that were left behind that haven't looted. Oh, are you locked? Dang it. I mean, hooray for loot. Mm-hmm. I do like that it specifies, you know, I mean, not everything that is used in crafting is specified as used in crafting, but a bunch of components do get that treatment, which is great. All right. I guess we're just going back now. Let's check a little on the ground floor. And this is the room with the 2 locked containers that I can't actually open yet. Boo. All right, job's done.
Tracker's gone quiet. Wait.
Yeah, thank you for saving my ass.
I'm not too proud. Thank you for saving my ass.
You're very
You
welcome.
happen to grab-
What's that sample? You think the nice lady should pay me for rescuing you? Yeah. Yeah, here you go.
All right.
Oh, right, we're not actually done in this area yet. I forgot she does a little attempt at research. The books, like, aren't terrible, like, value for weight. Well, it depends on the book. Some are much better than others. Missed the amp. Need some loot. Oh, I didn't grab you for the digipick, which would be great if I could find things to lockpick at any point. Alright, let's go follow Hadrian. I do like it when they walk on their own. Alright, the NPCs don't sit there waiting for you. Some slightly rarer components. Alright.
Older model. All right, let's see what you can do.
Lockbox. Oh my god! I don't think I've ever come here this early, so I keep getting screwed on these expert level safes. Again, I don't really care about the contents, because honestly, they're mostly disappointing a lot of the time.
This equipment, it's not humanity's, but Terrormorph? To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later,
some important lore, probably.
Terrormorphs tend to just appear. But no one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Tau Ceti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business?
I mean, someone would do that.
Awfully implausible.
I'm not far enough in the game. I haven't actually gone down this quest chain far enough to know
We're either looking at a
what's
truly
causing the
strange
Terrormorphs.
murder.
Still a big mystery to me. Sounds like we need to do something.
You're right. We just need more information first. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of Terrormorph but we also need to...
Yep.
Luckily, what would you say to... I'd do it myself. Plus, clear it with your command. You can even show them this.
Alright, I'll mention it, but I'm not making any promises.
That's all I'm asking. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together... I'm not sure...
I'll track him
There's
down.
a plate. And...
Yeah.
Now, please,
Now we got a
don't-
couple of things to go to Sidonia for. That's lovely. Yeah, let's go and turn in the quest to John. Oh, spoilers, don't look at the screen. What is this? Crazy place with floating stuff. It's Toph must be here holding some rocks up.
While we're here, let's swing by Centaurian so I can pick up some ammo.
It happens a lot. Your companion will say things, but when you turn to look at them, they're not actually mouthing any words. Oh, this game. There's so much content. There's so much to do. But it's like, you can't go 30 minutes without running into something buggy or glitchy. And I hate that Bethesda kind of can just keep getting a pass on it on the basis that the games are otherwise really, really good. You know?
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I gotta go to Mars.
A terror? What? How did you walk away with the Terrormorph tissue sample running comms repairs?
Listen, I just get the job done, you know? This shit I went through being a space trucker, you wouldn't believe.
A gene tag? Let me see that. Sana. Let me check the database. Here we go.
A lot of classified data.
Sir, co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division.
The plot deepens.
At the end of the Colony War. It was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why it hurt.
Pseudo warfare doesn't seem good. Doesn't seem like the type of person we should be working with. I don't know. It sounds like it should be urgent.
Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this?
Yeah, she wants to talk to Dr. Walker on Mars.
I did actually have another mission lined up for you. Supporting UC system defense.
I haven't done this yet.
Fleet.
I was waiting until I got a good ship, which I do have in my main game, but...
Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef.
Ooh, deep cover.
I'll make sure you've got the...
Is that how we get undercover? Do we... Because I know you can align yourself with the Crimson...
So everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard.
Maybe that's how you do it.
Vanguard's also got some... Now, if there wasn't anything else.
Alright. Thanks, buddy. So we're certainly getting the skill points. And I want to keep one bank for the next level of security. We are going to want to rank in the targeting control systems if we're going to do any space combat ever. Anything else I want to get early? Level serving. I don't like a lot of the rank 1 science stuff. Research methods, if you're going to tech a lot, seems worthwhile to save some material. But even then, I'm not even sure. But the thing is, you got to get some stuff on level 1 to be able to unlock things like the ability to tweak your weapons and spacesuits. So I would definitely get 1 rank in surveying, because it's going to double the distance from 10 meters to 20. Makes it much more practical. I mean, we'll get some more shooty stuff. I don't terribly care about theft for pickpocketing. I don't tend to like stealth thing other than like stealth sniper things. Persuasion is interesting because you actually get a freebie point manipulation by doing a certain quest somewhere. How useful this is a little bit up to debate because it's just percentage chances. Even at rank 4, you can still fail, even with taking the medicine that gives you a boost. Physical, I mean, I'm not playing on meleeing. It is nice we get the first rank in weightlifting for free, and it does increase our carrying capacity a lot. It's probably worth putting a point into stealth just to get the stealth meter. And the upgrade includes a sound thing as well, which is kind of nifty. I mean, having any kind of stealth meter is handy, but I don't think that's what I'm going to focus on this character. It does unlock some more cooking. I think the thing to do... Actually, I might just go ahead and get some more combat training. I don't think we're going to be fighting a ship real quick. You know what? Let's put a point into surveying, and then it's done. I basically just want the 1 in there just to double it. That's fine. And then I'll put some ranks into either research methods or medicine, just as a way to unlock further levels, most likely. And yeah, keep the 1 point banked. I did keep the 1 point banked, right? For whenever we can pick locks. Because I'll be really annoyed if I miss out on that otherwise. But I guess now's the time to put in a cut. I think either way we'll end up going to Sidonia. And it's going to be a fine place for us to be. So we'll probably go there, and hopefully we can find some things to lockpick. Folks, thanks a lot for watching another episode. We're gonna do a few more here. I don't know, again, it's not gonna be a full Let's Play. I don't know. Right now I'm just committing to 1 day of recording, which probably means another couple episodes maybe. And then we'll see where we're going from there. As always, it'll depend a little bit on the views, but I also am quite aware that this is such a hugely long game that I don't know that we can commit to this, especially with the fact that we're doing Baldur's Gate 3, but we'll see. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time.